Hello, and welcome back to their Dokkan battle video. STR Videl has finally gotten her EZA, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the translations, courtesy of the homie Goresh, who is finally back from his vacation. Alright, let's just get deep into this, because Videl, I'm hoping, is absolutely cracked, so let's just do it. So her leader skill has been bumped up to a 4-key 180, which is a more than acceptable leader skill. Very, very good, right? That is a real leader skill. You can run double Videl and you'll be completely fine, right? You're not going to have any problems with that. Her super attack now raises greatly... wow, Videl got me choking on my words. She stacks attack and gets 50% defense for one turn and causes immense damage to enemies, which is pretty good. It just pretty much buffed up her defense that she got on her regular super attack. And her unit super attack now greatly stacks attack and greatly raises defense for one turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and massively lowers defense. Pretty much just she got better defense on both of her super attack effects, which is good. That is good. We can definitely use that. Her new passive gives key +2 and attack and defense 180%. She has a great chance to evade enemies' attacks, which is 70% by the way, before attacking, plus an additional attack plus 158% when attacking, which is a ridiculous amount. That's 100% more than what she had before. She gets a guaranteed crit and all allies key +2 within the same turn after evading an attack. She gets an additional attack and it's 50% and performs an additional super attack or additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack, which is pretty good. That's what she just got additional defense from that right now. Yeah. Yep. She also used to get super effective against all types instead of a guaranteed crit. So definitely a big upgrade there. Right. She gets super effective against all types and launches an additional super attack as the first or second attacker on the turn. She gets an additional attack and defense 158% and a great chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack, as the third attacker in a turn. She gains an additional attack and defense plus 30% per attack evaded, up to a max of 58%. So, let's see here. In slot 1, right, she could do up to 4 guaranteed crit supers, all of which stack her attack and give her defense, with 70% chance to dodge before she attacks. Okay. And then she keeps her... just like before, she keeps her dodge when she's the third slot. So she could be a really effective slot 3 character. Plus, once she gets this, alright, if she has this up, this attack and defense from the dodges, and then this as well, that's like she's gonna be really tanky post super attack in slot 3. Okay. And then she has this additional statage as well in slot 3. Okay, she's gonna be an absolute beast in slot 3 though. Okay, hold up. Now, if we take a look at the Pepe Gal team, right? Obviously, this is Videl pre-EZA, right? Pepe Gal team. Disregarding Master Roshi, because Master Roshi, he's not like a main character, like he's not going to be on your main rotation. Videl on that Roshi team as like me personally, right? I am missing Bunny Bulma, so I have a slot on my Roshi team that is kind of needing to be filled. I technically have 2 slots, one of which by Bunny Bulma and one that I'm currently being using for SR Kefla, right? Put Videl in that exact same slot. Have her be a floating character, or even like on rotation with like a regular Bulma, and you have a really competent rotation there. But if you have her floating around, sure, she's never gonna get the buff from the Roshi support, but she's gonna do stupid amounts of damage. I'd love to see what her stats are gonna look like in comparison to Kefla, right? Because I think that's gonna be like her biggest competitor is STR Kefla. I think she's gonna probably link a little bit better because she has links with the Bulma characters, right? And she also gets support. Oh, no, actually, well, no, I was gonna say she gets support from Bunny Bulma, but Bunny Bulma also gives Pepe Gal support, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'd be very interested to see, because this looks like it's a very competent EZA here. I don't really have too many issues with this. I mean, obviously, would it be nice for her 70% dodge chance to be available the entire time she was in slot 1 and 3? Yeah. Is it bad that it's not? Not necessarily, right? Because just like how she was on release, right, it allows you to be really flexible with her, and the only slot that you really don't want to have your Videl in is slot 2, which isn't really a slot that is that desirable right now. right? It's not really a spot that people are fighting over, right? Because being a slot 2 character, pretty much every single character in the game can do, right? But Videl being potentially really, really solid in slot 1, provided she dodges, and then incredibly competent in slot 3, right? That's good. Like, she doesn't have any conditions for that. You just slap her in slot 3, and she's gonna have that 70% chance to dodge, and then she's gonna get her like 3 supers in, right? Because she gets no, she just has the dodge. She, instead of having the additional super attack, she has the additional stats and the additional stats instead, which is probably more than what she would have gotten on a super attack. So she can do like 2 super attacks in slot 3. Well, actually, technically that's not true, right? If she got hit by an AoE and also dodged an AoE while she's in slot 3, then she could do 3 super attacks in slot 3, right? But she's probably going to double super in slot 3 if you have her with some additional. It's going to give her decent stats, and she's going to have 70% dodge chance. She's going to get this dodge build up, right? If she gets hit at all, she's going to get this massive defense boost. Yeah, I think I'm liking the way this looks. Like, again, I think her biggest competition, right, is STR Kefla, right? Because they fill that same role of being like your STR Pepigel character. What do I have on my Videl? I have her with mainly additional and dodge as well. Yeah, I could see her being really damn good. What do I don't know what to do for the build though. That's the real question. Like, what do you make her build? Because like, she has 70% chance to dodge, right? Like, that's just really high. That's really damn high. So also, I'm giving her unupgraded equipment. I'm just making her equips a little bit better. Like, because she's now at 20 additional 14 dodge, which I think is pretty nice. You don't need crit on her. She already has all this other crit stuff as well. So I think she's gonna be kind of cook. I think she's gonna do a really, really goddamn well. Who else came out recently? Who's another EZA TUR? Because it's really just Kefla, no? That's her competition. And Kefla, the thing about Kefla is she needs orbs, right? And Videl doesn't have anything like that. She's slot restricted instead of being like orb restricted. So I guess technically the most recent one on JP was Kefla. And then before that was who? For Super Vegeta. She's definitely better than Super Vegeta. I think I would comfortably say she's better than Gotenks. And then she links really, really well with Gohan. So she, again, like, that's a rotation that you can run, technically, right? You can have the Gohan on rotation. You know that the unit super attack, right? It does require her to have a Gohan on rotation. Or not really on rotation, it's just on the team. It's either a Gohan or a Great Saiyaman. And then she can use her unit super attack, which, I mean, it gives her a great stack instead of a regular stack, right? So I guess, like, there is value to that, and it also allows you to go into her costume change. Now, they didn't show if the costume change is gonna have anything different, right? I don't think. Right, Gareshipu? There's no costume change in here. Let me just double check that he didn't post something with the costume change. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's anything about the costume change in here. So remember that before, right? If we go ahead and take a look at it, the costume change, it gave her an active skill 20% attack but minus 20% defense. It made her significantly worse, right? But made her really, really crazy offensively. I don't think that's gonna do too much for you. I'm gonna be really honest. So you're probably, like, the Gohan unit super attack, giving her the greatly stack attack. The only place that's gonna matter a lot is the Goku and Frieza fight, if she's not gonna be able to damage him. But from the looks of her stats here, I think she is gonna be able to damage Goku and Frieza, even just if she's getting regular attack stats. Especially if she's on rotation, right, and is able to do a bunch of stats. But I would be very interested to see how this goes. Is she gonna be good at Majin Buu Saga? I mean, you could run her, right? Because you have this Gohan, you have the other Gohan, I mean, yeah, you could definitely run her on here. I don't think she has the 200% lead, but you could definitely could. Yeah, it's just Roshi's and Yamcha's. Yeah, she's good. I think she's definitely good. I don't know if she's better than Gohan. I think Gohan is kind of crazy. But Videl seems really, really damn strong. And I'm definitely going to be running double Videl when I run on Peppy Gals, like a full Peppy Gal team. So I think that's good. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about STR Videl's EZA in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.